morning, guys. So I'm going to do the Spirit Vibe for February the 20th. Such a beautiful, calm, mild day out there. It's actually really lovely. It really is starting to look a lot like spring. I'm using, I was guided to get the de-stress incense to burn. So I don't know whether someone is stressed or needs to distress, or about to get stressed. I don't know. Maybe light some incense, yeah. Light a candle. Right, so let's get into this. I have taken 1 from the Mystic Moon. We've taken 4 from the spell casting, 1 from the Heal Yourself deck, and we're using the Wild Wind Tarot. We've given them a pre-shuffle, and this is what I cut them at. So I'm going to get into the Mystic Moon because that's exactly where my eyes want to go straight away. So the card that we got is Inner Child. This does talk about inner child wounds. The card at the end is communication. Somebody really needs to talk about something that happened in their childhood. Some sort of wounding that was there, okay? Because we don't heal our inner child. We can't enjoy life. We can't enjoy love. We can't be happy. We can't have that joy. It's like it's entrapped by that dark energy, that it doesn't get that chance to really shine within someone here. So someone really needs to, maybe somebody needs to confront somebody about what happened in their childhood and communicate that with them. Yeah? As I think of that, what I am strongly feeling is like someone may be communicating with someone saying, why didn't you protect me? Because that's what I'm feeling about protection. Somebody wasn't protected. Maybe that's something that I'm going to be communicating with somebody. Something that happened in their childhood. That is absolutely, without doubt, is still affecting them, impacting them now, no matter what age it is, yeah? No matter what age it is. But somebody really does need to speak up about this. They really do, okay? So the Heal Yourself card we got then is self-sabotage. And then we have the Temptation at the end. The Temptation is the Devil card. It is Capricorn energy. So somebody has been, because of this wounding, they're not dealing with healing, definitely not healed anyway, and they're not talking about it. They have went down a path of self-sabotaging themselves with temptations, everything: money, greed, lust, sex, drink, drugs, all sorts of addictions. That's the path this person took to absolutely self-sabotage their life. Look at the demons on their shoulder there. Now, I'm not saying someone has fucking demons on their shoulder, but it's like dark people behind trying to get them to self-sabotage. More than likely they do have an attachment because they are right there, actually. And given the fact I fucking said it, yeah, maybe somebody does, stay up now, don't blame me. Maybe somebody does have something attached to them that is making them self-sabotage, because that's the devil there. Oh, this is going to piss me off now, aren't you? Yeah, fuck. So that is Capricorn energy. Oh my god. Is somebody testing somebody's patience today? Because this is really starting to test my fucking patience. Thank you. So somebody's patience could be tested today somehow. Maybe by a result of something that they did that was quite toxic. Lustful. I'm getting lustful. This is how they were sabotaging themselves. Sex, addiction, drink, drugs. She's got candles here. Now just because it's a she, but look, this masculine energy is like a spirit. So I want to say someone here, again, I just feel when I look at that and I think of that, temptation, lust, and somebody, a spirit there, an entity. Yeah. Look at something like that. Ah, fuck off, the card had to fall. Soulmate. We got on sex. Soulmate. So they did something here. There was some sort of temptation. But there's nothing but a path of self-sabotage for sure. I'm just going to leave that there because that's on me. Yeah, stay there. There's a path of self-sabotage. That's what they did. Rather than heal this, rather than talk about this, they didn't take care of themselves. So they ended up in this toxic shadow energy. and completely self-sabotage themselves in their lives in some way. There's definitely darkness around. There's definitely fucking entities around. Like, it's in both cards there, okay? So the first card, well, the card at the end of the spell casting is well-being. So, like, well-being, I don't think any of this, like this, and this, there's anything got to do with well-being. So somebody really needs to start practicing that. Start taking care of themselves. Start talking about what's happened to them. Start expressing it. Stop repressing it. Even if it's not to a person or like whoever didn't protect you. Even if it's not that. Even if it's a counsellor. Even if it's your friend or whatever. You need to speak about it because it's having a completely negative impact on your life and on your soul's journey. Yeah? That's not for your like self-sabotage, well-being. You're meant to be well. You're not meant to be in this toxic energy. Okay? The first card we have is willpower. And like this is a strong card, like temptation, addictions, and willpower. I feel like someone didn't have the willpower here. I feel like that's something that somebody really needs to work on. Because they can give in quite easily. And just keep self-sabotaging themselves. I want to say letting themselves down, because that's exactly what I was feeling. Somebody's really let themselves down in a big way. Because they didn't have willpower. Because ultimately they didn't heal this. Second card we have is prosperity. That's a beautiful card. I love all the coins even showering down. Well, all this gold's not exactly coins, but it looks a little bit like a prosperity. And I don't feel that this is going to be an easy path, right? Because we have strength. We've had strength for the last few days in different decks, okay? Card of Leo. We have inspiration though in reverse, and I was told to keep it in reverse. So somebody, you see, like the strength talks about your ego, it talks about trying to control things, it talks about the darker energy. We have inspiration in reverse. So somebody's just either uninspiring or whatever they're doing is not inspiring to their life or their soul or their path or whatever. It's like someone's lost, I want to say, directionless as well. Somebody could be listening to the ego and that's what has them like this. Somebody's definitely in the lower self, in that shadow energy. There's no doubts about it. Somebody's in that shadow energy. And, you know, that is the shadow energy here. Maybe that's affecting their prosperity. Or maybe like they did things, they didn't hold back, they had no willpower. Maybe they did things for money and stuff like that. Because of the ego, because of the control. But they're blocked anyway, right? Because upright, this card, her solar plexus is on fire. It's literally popping. I'm full of light, but somebody isn't here. So that someone's just like inspiration. Nah. Maybe they're meant to be an inspiration. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're meant to be an inspiration and have a lot of prosperity in their life. But they're not. They're very weak. They'll just keep self-sabotaging, listening to the ego. And giving into temptation every time and not taking care of their well-being or not healing things and talking about things. Right, game of pre-shuffle. We have the 10 of stones, which is the 10 of pentacles. And we have the 3 of stones, which says creativity. But this card is 10 of pentacles that says the home, you know? It's ultimate abundance. The 3 of pentacles can talk about a lot of jealousy. So I don't know whether there's jealousy at a home. Could be 3 people working against somebody here at a home. Or just on your finances, just on your stability. Potentially could be someone in the family with pentacle energy, could be. Doesn't have to be though, okay? Like if 3 people are working against you, maybe that's for to send you down a path for you to keep self-sabotaging yourself. Because like there is candles here. So somebody could be doing fucking like, I'm going to say candle magic because it's there and there's an entity there. So that toxic energy could be doing that. And then soulmate underneath it. Right, let's get 2 for willpower. Somebody needs to be a little bit more stronger in themselves. Like if you healed yourself, you wouldn't allow yourself to be drawn into this type of plan, agenda. You know what I mean? You'd see a game when it's being played, but somebody here is not seeing it. They don't want to see it. Maybe they can't fucking see it because of the ego. They don't want to surrender it, you see. They want, you know, you don't want to surrender something knowing it could potentially be blocking you from seeing something. Means you want to stay delusional because you don't want to face that, fuck the other side of that. What if that is happening? I don't want to see it. So somebody doesn't want to deal with it. Someone definitely doesn't like to deal with fucking things. They're definitely delusional because they have an inner childhood wound here that they're not dealing with or they're not healing. Do you know what I mean? So that's avoidance. Someone here just likes to avoid things, like that's sort of like a right child. Do you know what I mean? We can't avoid anything in life. We gotta own up to our shit. Be accountable. 5 of bows there. A lot of fucking drama going on here. Oh, look at that. 5 of arrows. So 5 of bows, 5 of arrows. All 5s are struggle. Definitely a lot of drama going on. There's definitely a lot of interference. This says empowerment, but this says frustration. All 5s are struggle. So there's definitely a lot of mind games and a lot of drama, mind games, drama going on around somebody here. But this is a path that they're on because they didn't heal. So this is how they're self-sabotaging themselves, because they don't fucking heal. They're only just attracting energy or people with the 5 of arrows and 5 of swords. Is going to cause them conflict, drama, starting fights with them, mind games, trying to hurt them at all costs. Somebody's trying to hurt someone here. Due to their own frustration, they've done something to try and deliberately hurt someone in a fucking mind game. Like, someone really needs to grow up. Someone needs to grow up, someone really needs to grow up and grow up very fucking quick, I want to say. Right, let's get one more for willpower. I feel like being defensive with the wrong people or the wrong situation here. Like putting up a guard or something. 9 of Cups, your happiness. Your absolute happiness is, I want to say, on the other side of that willpower, but you don't have any willpower. You need to get, this card says empowerment. You need to be stronger. You need to become more empowered. You will through healing and talking about this. You can have that 9 of Cups. You can be happy. You can be extremely happy. You can have everything that you wish for. But you gotta look in that willpower, because you keep sabotaging yourself. Knight of Stones, that's the Knight of Pentacles. Going on too long, this situation. This is a little cycle that's going on way too long. It talks about a long time. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, really slow energy, a long time. Someone keeps doing this. Repetitive cycles. Look here, I'm even doing the wand. I want to go in a circle. Right, prosperity. Thank you. Take both. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we have the Knight of Bows, Fox, which is the Knight of Wands. We have the 7 of Arrows, the 7 of Swords. We have insecurity. So for prosperity, we have a player here that does nothing but lie and cheat. Lie and cheat, and a lot of deception here. But that was their happiness. Something was their 9 of Cups, their ultimate happiness here. Well, I won't say ultimate because the 10 is the ultimate, but it's fucking a lot of love and a lot of happiness. They played created a lot of drama, a lot of games. They were definitely a player, being non-committed, out cheating, lying, doing stuff here. They fucked up because they had no willpower. Because of all of this, this is how they sabotaged their life and their own prosperity here. They sabotaged it. They were being sneaky, cunning, thought they were being sneaky and cunning. Thought they were. We have the King of fucking Wands at the end. So there we have it. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, 5 of Wands, a lot of Wands energy. Somebody's too much focused on sex. Sex, this is how they self-sabotage themselves. Temptations, sex, lust, greed. That's how it is this person did. King of Wands, there's no other king that just wants to have fucking sex. Yeah, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, player, just a player. Casanova. Just, they are what they are, I want to say. This is how they self-sabotage themselves. But they're tangled up here in something. They're tangled up in some sort of drama here. Potentially 3 others, because there's 3 snakes down here. It doesn't have to be, but potentially we did have the 3 of Pentacles, which can talk about when I gave them the pre-shuffle. So that can talk about a third party too. So they're embroiled up and caught up in something here. Right, let's get 2 for strength. It's their own fault, clearly. 2 for strength. Whoa. 2 for strength. February the 20th. 2 for strength. Thank you. No. Sitting there crying their eyes out. This card says boredom, but that is a regret. That is making a wrong choice in love, because the 3 of Cups is before that. So the 3 of Cups is the third party, and it didn't work out. See, the 4th cup, I'm crying. I had too focused on something when I wasn't looking at the perfect offer for me. My ego was in the way. I was trying to maybe control things, control the situations, trying to talk about control and ego and pride. Now my life is falling apart. Now I'm crying. Now well, the card says boredom, but it is bored, very dissatisfied with life, and that's what happens because they're out in this energy, playing about, fucking about, lying, sneaking, being cheating, being sly and just sneaky. That's sneaky, that's sly. What have we got at the end? We have the 3 of Bows. Exactly, they could have 3 of Bows. Again, all 3s can talk about a third party situation. 3 of Bows can talk about fucking threesomes. Third party wants male phallics, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be the male phallics, but there's definitely something going on here, because that's a lot of wand energy. A lot. 3 of Wands talks about a future. It does talk about like the long term, turning your back to something that's not working. So maybe somebody's been doing that, turned their back because it wasn't working, sitting there crying and regretting, because how would that energy work? It blocked somebody's prosperity. I feel it really blocked that, because like prosperity is such a good card, and to have 2 of those negative cards over, that's what happened here to somebody. Right, one more for the strength, please. Thank you. 7 of Vessels, morning. Yeah, exactly. 4 cups and the 7 of Cups, morning. Maybe someone has bringing a debt to their ego, to that. Because look, we have the skull there, and it's dead. It's morning. We're talking about a debt of something here. Maybe there's going to be a debt of third parties. Maybe there's going to be a debt of their ego, their pride, them trying to control things. Either way, there's a lot of sadness here. 4 and 7 of Cups, there's a lot of sadness. Someone is definitely, 7 of Cups talks about delusional. And I've already said it like a few minutes ago. So someone was definitely delusional. But it was the ego that was deluding them. They made a decision, and now look, they're in mourning, they're crying. Right, also at the end we have Page, but more fucking fire energy. Page of Wands. So very immature energy. Maybe very immature on their outlook on sex and stuff because of this addiction, because of that inner childhood wound. You know, that's all this is stemming from, that inner childhood wound, which more than likely, because of all the wand energy, King of Wands as well, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, like Wands can talk about obviously a lot of sex. They can talk about sexual abuse. Like, I know they're not in reverse, but it can. So maybe that could be the inner childhood wound here that's blocking someone's solar plexus, because they don't feel powerful. This is your powerhouse. Somebody's not being inspirational. Someone is powerless or is not in their look. This talks about empowerment. This is in reverse. So somebody needs to get a little bit more empowered. Somebody needs to heal this, because it's blocking your sacral chakra, keeping you stuck, giving you with no drive in life. This is your driving force. You've got no drive. You've got no willpower. It's really like, I want to say it's causing havoc on a lot of areas of your life. It's not just one. Do you know what I mean? Like sex and all that, that's your root chakra. This is your solar plexus chakra. This is your heart chakra. Do you know what I mean? This is your heart chakra, all the cups. We have 2 cups and a fucking cup actually. 2 cups just come out for inspiration. So that is your, the 2 cups is like, it says attraction here. That is your soulmate. That is having a lot of love with someone. But you're not inspired to do this. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe someone in one of these Two of Cups is just not inspirational right now. They're not inspiring, there's nothing there, they're blocked, they're just... And it could be affecting that connection here. Attraction. Yeah, someone is like... gave away their power. Because whoever's done this is taking your power. That's your powerhouse. You were powerless. You're allowing yourself to be powerless. If you healed, you get back that power. You will be empowered. Knight of Hours, Knight of Swords, says the Hawk. Knight of Swords are up. These things might change and moving very fastly here. Not Aries, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Knight of Swords. Oh my God, 4 of Swords, rest. So someone is doing nothing. Someone's inviting this. Absolutely. Somebody is inviting this. Inviting healing. Maybe inviting the Two of Cups. Just inviting life. Just ignoring things. Pretending things don't matter or happen. Stay where they are. Refusing to heal. Refusing to transform. This talks about refusing to heal. Rather sit there and in this 4 of Cups and 7 of Cups energy, then heal and get my power back and go get that 9 of Cups and have that 2 of Cups. Like, that energy is not good for your well-being. Yeah, this energy is certainly not good for your well-being, but definitely not for your prosperity anyway. We have the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine energy. There's definitely love here. There's definitely Knight of Cups and the 2 of Cups. There's love here for somebody. Knight of Cups as well. There's love there, but somebody could be happy, but they want to sit in this morning and cry and ignore things and stay with this trauma and keep self-sabotaging their life and not talk about things and just stay being a player and a liar and a cheater and stick to the devil. Stick to the fucking devil. We have soulmate underneath that, and look, and that is the card of soulmate. So there's a soulmate here, but this person is more focused on the temptation than healing for that soulmate. Yeah? Okay, that's at the end. That was at the end. I'm going to leave it there, guys, alright? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Looking for a private reading, so down below, guys. Take care. I'll see you later.